Alright, so today I'm gonna be telling a story. It's kind of short, but if I can include some parts so I can remember, then I'll put it in. But anyway, so I got M here with me.
Yo,
I might I might have told him the story. I might have not. I forget. But it was about this one time at summer camp. It
hey,
was so it was my first day. Like, and we introduced ourselves and all that. But let me tell you what happened before all that. Okay, so I entered this room, right? And there's these two girls I didn't know, and like some boys like across the room or something. And we was just like sitting there, and like this lady, like the teacher, I guess, or whatever, was like help them do this and that. I was like, all right. And I was a little bit shy at the time, so I didn't really say much. So I was like did what I was told. So yeah, okay. So I walk over to them, and these girls have like two like buckets or something like that, and like they have like these like shapes and like freaking some stuff, manipulatives, or whatever you want to call it. Uh, and like it was like things you had to clean and stuff. And then this black girl, like no racism, cause I'm black, and it was this white girl. Um, let's just say this girl's name was like I don't know, just say it was like Jay or something like that. And she was she was like, okay, we have these, so you have to sort them. And then I didn't say anything, and then the white girl looks at me, and she says like, you don't have to if you don't want to, and like she like gives me a thumbs up. I'm like, okay. And then like so they're sorting the shapes, and like I'm just standing there like picking them up and like trying to figure out what I need to do. And like I put one of them in the wrong bin supposedly, and like the black girl's like, no, you're doing it wrong. You gotta do it like this. And like she takes all of them that I did wrong and puts them back on the table. She's like, now put them in the right spot. And I'm like, wow, you must be kidding me. And so I'm sitting there like all confused, like what the heck I'm gonna do now? And like the lady, she like okay, time to introduce yourselves and all that. And like after that, like I'm like, ugh, like cause I didn't like to talk much. So yeah, and like okay, so it was about like a week's worth of like times I was there, I guess. And like we all got to know each other and all that. And on Friday was like a field trip. Every Friday was a field trip, apparently. And so we went to freaking Chuck E. Cheese on that Friday, the first week. And
ooh,
oh boy, I did not enjoy that. It was like weird.
oh
Like
boy,
that
oh boy,
place,
oh boy.
that place is nasty. Now I'll tell you why that in a second. And there's M with his BMX. Alright. Um, well, let me get off my bike real quick. Let me change my
How do you
outfit.
do the hops? I forget.
You hold down R1. Alright, so like I was saying, with the Chuck E. Cheese. Alright, follow me. We're just gonna drive around, ride around. So we went to Chuck E. Cheese. And there was this one girl I met. I was like pretty good friends with, and apparently Jay, the girl, the black girl I was telling y'all about, was like jealous. Like she's like, "Oh, you flirting with that other girl?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "No, why'd I be flirting with her?" And like, and I said, "We're not even dating. I barely know you." And then she says, "Well, you can get to know me so we can like date or something." And I was like, alright. And then like I didn't like her, so alright, yeah. So anyway, like we was going to get some food, and like so like we had like pizza and all that, and then there was like this little kid station area or something like that. Like everybody was playing on this little camera thing, and on the camera was like Chucky, you know, the mouse at Chuck E. Cheese, and the camera would like animate us onto the screen, and that thing was so cringy. Like they'd be dancing around and crap, and like I'd be trying to get on that jump, but all these kids were spinning the camera and like wouldn't stop moving it. So I was like, you know what, I'm done here. And I decided to go on like that slide, the little play area thingy, and I go over there, and the other girl that Michelle thought I was flirting with is like, hey, you wanna sit over here with me? I'm like, alright. And I get my food, my pizza and all that, my ice cream. And then like I'm like, well, I'm done here, and I'm about to go to the slide. And she's like, hey, you didn't finish your ice cream. I'm like, yeah, but I'm good. And then like, I go, alright? And then, I'm just sitting there, you know, having a good time, climbing up the slide and all that. And then, like, here's the nasty part. Okay, so I was just climbing, and then I looked to my right, like my bottom right on the freaking floor part. Oh, I was, I'm never going to second shoot again. There was like this white stuff. I'm sure it was ice cream, but like, y'all can think of something else or what it would be. But I'm sure it was ice cream, alright? And like, it was just like, it was like melted ice cream or something, like. And then I saw this little kid climb up, like he he climbed up, alright, and then he looks at me, and then like he was like, ooh, ice cream. I was like, oh no, and this dude freaking dipped his finger in that chunk and licks it, and like goes like, yay, and then he just like walks, he crawls away, and I'm like, oh, that's nasty. And then like
Dang,
I see
savage.
Jay. I see the girl Jay coming up the slide thing, and then he's like, "Hey Blair." I was like, yeah, what's up?" And her friend, like, which was way older, like she was like probably 14 or something. I don't know how old I was at the time, but I was, you know, young, mopping, doing my thing. But anyway, so like we were sitting there, and this girl Jay, she was like, I just want to kiss. I'm like, no, not really, no thanks. Like, I don't want this to be my first thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't say all that, but I would have said that if I knew what I was doing. But, oh shoot, how'd that happen? Anyway, so, like, she was like, no, she's like, no, come on, please. And her friend was like, come on, I'll even watch y'all. I was like, watch? What kind of stuff you into? Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head right now. And then, like, she like they corner me, like they follow me around like the whole play area, and I'm like going through all these like weird little tunnel things in the slide, and like they keep chasing me, and then Jay, the girl, she keeps saying, come on Blair, come on, kiss me, it'll be fun. I'm like, fun? Ooh. Like, you know how it is, like the girls was like icky back in the day, I guess. But anyway, so let me continue. Alright, so I was like, okay, fine. But I didn't actually kiss her, that's the thing. I did the old, like, you know, I'd chill and kill, slide and ride, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, the dine and dash. Like, so she was like, okay, so there's this little, like, mirror looking thing on the slide to where you could, like, look out of. And there's a bunch of people sitting over there. Like, they kept, like, looking up, like, they was getting suspicious or something. And then like she said, all right, come on. Like the girl's friend was like, come on, kiss her, Blair, do it. And then like I was like, I don't know. And it's like, come on, fine. Like she's like, come on, do it. I'm like, fine. And like she's about to like kiss me, and then like I go around her and her friend and like slide down the slide, and then like, and I hear one of them in the back like, I hate you. I was like, what? And then I was gone. Like after that, like I never talked to her again. And I never wanted to go back to the freaking thing ever, the little summer camp thing. I was like, nah, I'm not going back. Like after that incident, nah, at Chuck E. Cheese, I ain't going back either. I ain't going back to no summer camp, and that's my story. I already told M, and like I don't know if I told you, but it was about the time when I had to wear a freaking skirt.
I don't remember.
I didn't tell you about that one.
I don't think so.
Oh, dude, that was the worst day ever. Alright, so, okay, let me tell y'all another story real quick. As weird as it sounds, I had to wear a skirt. I was forced to wear a freaking skirt. I am, like, not lying. I'm serious. I had to wear a skirt, bro. It was so embarrassing. So let me tell you how it went down. So, like, again, I was at the summer camp and all that. I already told my mom I didn't want to go back. Like, because of I didn't tell her about the Chuck E. Cheese thing. I told her I didn't like it there. And then she's like, well, you know, we're going to keep you there because I paid money for it, so you kind of, like, can't leave. I was like, oh, that's trash. And so, yeah, and, like, okay, so there was this thing we always did. Like, they always brought out a slip and slide. Like, for some reason, the camp was also on weekends. So we'd always pull out, like, we always go to, like, the pool or something, like the local pool, or pull out the slip and slide at the back of the place. And so, I blamed my mom that day, cause like the thing is, like, I didn't have a other change of like shorts or pants or anything. I just had like underwear and all that. Like, I had no change of pants. And so like when we was done, like I was in jeans like soaking wet. Like I was like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? And like I was like a freaking seahorse out of the water looking dude or something. I don't know.
The freak seahorse out of the water.
Alright, and so like I'm sitting there like alright kid, it's time for nap time. I'm like, oh, I'm asleep. Like I was about to sleep, and then the lady there.
Oh, I get it. It's nap time. I'm asleep.
So the lady there, like she's like Blair, don't you want to like change clothes because like your jeans are all wet? I was like, no, I'm fine. And then like
I ain't got no clothes.
like exactly, like I didn't tell her that because I don't want to look like a bum or something, but like so I'm sitting there laying there, and then like she's like, are you sure? I'm like, yes, I'm sure. Like 5 minutes passed by, and this woman, like, she was like, okay, Blair, no, you have to change into something. And then I'm like, okay. And so I go to the bathroom, right, and like I thought, okay, at this time, I didn't know I didn't have a change of pants. I was just being stupid. I don't know why I didn't put on something else sooner. But like, so I had my bag of clothes, and I check. I'm like, oh shoot, like I don't have any pants at all, no change of pants. So I'm just sitting there like for a minute, like half naked in the bathroom, like, what am I gonna do, man? Like, and then like I open the door halfway, like peek it like a little bit, like cracked. Like I'm like, I forgot the lady's name, but I was like, miss, I don't have any pants or anything. Like, so I'm kind of screwed. Like I'm gonna need something, like, I don't know, maybe my parents can come get me and take me home, you know? And then she's like, oh shoot, that's kind of bad. And then like I'm like, yeah, I need something. And then like she was like, you're not gonna keep on the jeans, I know that. I was like, then what I'ma wear? Like I'm thinking in my head, what I'ma wear? Like, what do y'all think? What would I wear? Like, what else would I wear? And this lady, like, I closed the door, and like a few minutes passed by, alright? And she comes back, and she's like, okay, I think I found for you something to wear while your clothes will dry off in the dryer or whatever. And that was cool.
Yeah,
so like
cool.
I was like, alright, and like she brought me something, and I see this woman pull out a freaking skirt, and that jump was like pink. I was thinking in my head at the time, well, this is what I would have thought now. Like, this is what I think now. I'm like, what? I have to wear a freaking skirt? Like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'd rather just wear wet jeans. Like, screw that. And like, she's like, come on, you gotta put on this. I was like, oh, that's dead. And like, so I take them joints, and then I look at them for a second, and I'm thinking in my head, is this really worth it? I'd rather just save myself the embarrassment and just wear wet jeans. I mean, I don't know what y'all would have done, like, but you know, so like, she forced me to wear them. Like, so I'm like, miss, do I have to wear this? And that rhyme, by the way. Anyway, so she's like, yes, you have nothing else to wear. I'm not gonna let you wear wet jeans. I was thinking in my head, what? This woman is crazy. I'm not gonna get embarrassed because you want me to wear some freaking skirt, and you don't want to have to freaking clean a freaking beanbag thing or whatever because of my wet jeans. Like, come on, I'll sleep on the floor. I don't care. But so I put them on, and like I got crack open the door again, and I'm like, oh, I'm a little bit iffy about this.
I would legit just told her I'm gonna just stay in the bathroom until my jeans dry. Like,
for real, I would have stayed in the bathroom until the jeans dry. So she gave me them joints, and I put on the freaking skirt like she wanted me to. And so I walk out, and like a couple of my friends, quote unquote friends, like they're like, oh my gosh, oh, like it was like dark in the room because like they turned off the light so we could sleep. Like, oh my gosh, oh look at Blair, oh, and like it was so many like people like laughing and stuff. Like I started crying because I was so embarrassed, man. Like it was awful. Like, and then and the thing is, which was really weird about it, like this, like out of the most like the skirt didn't weird me out as much, but this weirded me out a lot. Like these two boys, like they were laughing at me, like they were my friends and all, but one of the dudes was like, hey Blair, don't sweat it, you actually look good in it. I was like, oh,
Ugh.
hold up. Like, that didn't make it any better. That just made it worse. And I was just sitting there, like, I was crying. And then, like, the girl that Jay, that she thought I was flirting with, like, she came over to me, like, come on, boy, don't let them laugh at you like that. Like, that's a true friend right there. That's like a true, wow, okay. That's real nice. I was about to point out a true friend would be a friend like M here, my homie. I knew him since like 2nd grade or something crazy. But anyway, so yeah, and like she was a true friend. Like she was like, come on, don't let them laugh at you like that. And the teacher, oh boy, bruh, she was like everybody stop laughing at him, even though it is kind of funny. I was like, what?
Oh, wow,
I was
bro.
like, how you gonna, like, you
Dude.
can't even do that, like,
Dude, that's a low blow, even though it's funny, bruh.
for real. Like, I was like,
That's
no.
a low freaking blow.
And like, I told,
Mm.
okay, and I told my mom, and like, she told like the lady that was like working there or whatever, like the manager or something like that. And she, like, I told my mom, and like, the lady that said all that, like, she came to like the front area or whatever. She's like, I did not say that. I don't know why he'd make up something like that. And my mom actually believed her. I was like, what? Like, that's some trash. Like,
Bruh.
I don't understand that. And you just lagged out. Like, like, what I just did to him is what I would have did to the lady. Now, like, I hated that so much. But yeah, that's my story, you guys. And I hope y'all have a good day. And don't go to summer camp. Like, don't ever. You'll be thinking about it like this, like, do I really want to go? Is it worth it? And you'll be like, nah. Lesson of this story is of the second one. Okay, no, let me tell you. The first two, like, the stories, both of them. Okay. All right, don't go to Chuck E. Cheese. That's one thing you gotta know. Don't let a girl follow you. And, like, I ain't judging nobody, but at the time I did, and like, you know, don't let somebody try to like put you in a situation you don't want to be in. And like, you know, always pack a spare of clothes when you go swimming or whatever. So yeah, remember, you know, yeah, that's just a story from M and B, well, B
That
mostly.
was a B story. I had no part of it.
Yeah, my story. So yeah, well, there might be more stories coming up. I don't know if I feel like doing all that. But yeah, so remember to leave a like and sub if you enjoyed. Um, yeah, so yeah, that's good. Alright, I'll see y'all next time.